So hello guys, welcome to this new session that is cryptography. So let's see what is cryptography. The cryptography is the science and art of transforming information to make it secure and uneligible or unintelligible to unauthorized users, and then converting it back to its original form for authorized users. So this process ensures that the sensitive information remains confidential and protected from tampering or eavesdropping. So there are key concepts in cryptography like encryption, decryption. So encryption is the process of converting plain or readable data into an unreadable form, like chip chipper text, that is a form of unreadable content, or we can say the data that is using an algorithm or a public key, or I mean private key, that is made by. So let's see the decryption. So decryption is the reverse process where the chipper text is converted back into the plain text using the algorithm and a key. In simple way, the encryption, or we can say the process of converting plain or readable data into unreadable data is known as encryption, and decryption is the process where unreadable data is converted into the readable data. So the other key concepts in cryptography, that is algorithms and key. An algorithm is a set of rules or procedures used for encryption and decryption. Example that includes, we can say, the modern algorithms like AES, Advanced Standard Encryption, and a public key is a piece of information that is used by the algorithm to perform the encryption and decryption. And the security of cryptography method relies heavily on the keeping the data key secret. So the next concept, that is confidentiality, integrity, and the authentication. So confidentiality ensures that the information is accessible only to those who are authorized to view it, and then the integrity ensures that the information has not been altered in the transit, and the authentication verifies the identity of the party involved in the communication is authorized or verified, we can say. And there are some types of cryptography like symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography, that is also known as public key cryptography. So let's discuss about symmetric key cryptography. So that uses the same key for both encryption and decryption. So like examples including the DES, that is also known as data encryption standards, and AES. So it is faster and efficient for the larger amount of data, but that requires the security key distribution. So let's discuss about the other type, that is asymmetric key cryptography. So that uses a pair of key, a public key for the encryption and the private key for the decryption. So that there are some examples including like RSA, that is known as Rivest, Shamir, and Edelman, and ECC, that is also known as elliptic curve cryptography. So it solves the key distribution problems, but it is more, we can say, intensive. So it's a bit kind of complex. So let's see the cryptographic techniques. So there are some three main, or we can say the basic techniques. So the first one is substitution zippers, and that replace each element of the plain text with the another element. Like example, we can say where each letter is shifted by a fixed number of positions in the alphabet. So second technique, that is uh, transposition zippers, that rearrange the element of the plain text according to a certain system. Example like rel fence zippers, where the plain text is written in a zigzag pattern and then read off by row, like we can say, for example, like puzzle. So it's a bit like a puzzle, and the decryption key has the solution for the puzzle. So it can arrange the text according to that path of the puzzle, or we can say path of the maze. For example, this is not a maze, so it works like that. So the third technique, that is modern cryptographic technique, that uses complex mathematical functions and larger key to provide security. So for example, like AES, which uses a combination of substitution and the key expansion steps to encrypt the data. So there are some applications of cryptography, that is data protection, that is used for encrypting files, emails, and communications to protect some sensitive information. So the second application, that is secure communications, that ensures the secure transmission of the data over the internet, such as in online banking and e-commerce websites or e-commerce platform. So the third application, that is digital signature, that is providing an authenticity and integrity to digital documents and transactions. So the another application, that is authentication, that is used for verifying the identity of the user and devices in a network. So this was the applications of cryptography. So the cryptography plays a vital role in the modern security by protecting the information and the communication in various fields. For we can say, the from securing online transactions to ensuring the privacy in digital communications or the data transformation. The cryptography is the fundamental to maintaining the confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity of the data in the our increasingly digital world. So this was for the today's lecture. So till then, thank you for watching and bye.